All right, I want to talk to you guys about weathering jade today. So essentially, I look at it as an orange where you have the rind, the pith, and the meat as the freeze-thaw action of water slowly permeates its way into the boulders. So what's happening over the thousands of years is the water makes its way in, freezes over the winter, thaws in the summer, freezes, thaws, just goes back and forth, and it muddles the color of the jade. So I'll show you this boulder first, which is a classic example. Now the whole boulder would have been this inside color before all that freeze-thaw action, but you can see the weathering, the rind out here, which is lighter. The pith is the darker discolored area, and then the meat in the center. Weathering usually doesn't crack the boulder, but it just discolors it. So the structure is usually still fine, just not as good in gemology terms for the brightness of color. It can be used in an artsy way if you want to do two-tone jades or do something like a chestnut and the top is a darker color and the bottom is a lighter color. So it can be used artistically, or it can just be used non-artistically. Here's another piece. And of course you got the bright green chromium dots, which are a different thing. What we're going to look at again is the rind, the pith, and the meat. So this is the true color of the boulder, and you'll see where the weathering has seeped in the cracks and discolored everything within about a centimeter of it. And some boulders, it'll be deeper and deeper. Sometimes the whole boulder, it's rare the whole boulder is, but it can discolor an entire boulder. Sometimes it won't even make it a millimeter in. It's a total gamble, which is one reason why we window all the boulders. It's also a bit of a crapshoot when you're picking a boulder because you have to estimate how deep that weather's gotten into the back of the boulder. And usually I look at it as, well, if it's gotten about an inch in here, in the back it's probably also an inch. So give or take, you have to understand there's that material loss. And sometimes with the tail pieces, you'll learn about the head and the tail of a boulder in another video. The tails usually have a bit more weathering, so be aware of that.